Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Roman Reigns!
It was one of the most emotional nights in the hit Raw.
So when I tell you this, I am so grateful, I'm so humbled, and I'm so honored to announce this. I'm in remission, y'all.
Now you recall the night that Roman Reigns announced he was 4-on-1 assault, and look who came to help.
Unlikely pair of Dean Ambrose, and what an old familiar sight.
How good that...
Everyone is proud and honored to have Roman Reigns back in the ring.
Last week in Atlanta, that was the comeback. This week in Philly, we take our yard back. There's one man standing in my way. Well, he's my brother, Seth Rollins. So why don't we bring Seth out here?
Nights at WrestleMania versus Brock Lesnar.
Staying in this ring, that was one of the greatest moments of my career, brother. More importantly, I'm gonna bring that Universal Championship back where it belonged. And if there's anybody out there that deserves an opportunity of Brock Lesnar as much as I do, it's you. So if that's where you're at, man, let's talk about it.
One person watched over this place, and it was this man. So the only thing I gotta say to you about Brock is, good luck, my brother. I need a favor. I want to get the band back together.
After what Ambrose did on the night he did it, no way, man.
Do you guys want it? I don't know how much time we actually have. Life is short, man. You two are my...
It's too short. You want the Shield one last time? I'm in.
Bring Ambrose out here right now. One more moment with my brothers before we may not be around anymore.
Elias from behind. All Rollins and Reigns could do was watch.
After Ronda Rousey shocked the WWE Universe and laid down the Raw Women's Champion.
Here from the game, Triple H. We just saw an attempt to reunite one of the most dominant. Now you've proven yourselves to...
Once again, you're ignoring the real story.
Finn Balor's gonna get a Intercontinental Championship on borrowed time.
Let's go.
When Lashley, McIntyre, and Baron Corbin
has come to Philadelphia. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. The Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor and this man.
Making his way to the ring, Braun Strowman!
With the WWE Universe, when you're talking about these men.
For every one of you cowards, obviously, Corey,
but history would indicate, as much as Braun might not want to admit it.
And these men have just been taking...
It looks like he'll of Monday Night Raw is because of Braun Strowman, and Corbin now. It's a distraction, and Strowman sends him over. Braun Strowman says, hashtag, get off the track. And again, here comes the Scottish Strowman. And Braun Strowman now backing McIntyre into the... And a clubbing blow to the shoulder. Balor, who's had issues.
Be outsized by all three of his...
Tag here.
The mouth of the all...
Finn Balor's on borrowed time.
Nice.
Balor flies.
Finn ain't messing
Racking up
around
those
tonight.
frequent flyers.
Oh, rush.
This Friday, March 8th, and a no disqualification. Also, don't miss Dean Ambrose.
Raw has been domination, so some six-man
tag.
Oh,
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin said earlier tonight that
makes right in their opinion, and
we thought perhaps we were going to see a Shield reunion tonight.
Drew's favorite accomplishments on his...
And we've only seen Dolph Ziggler sparingly since, but the mind games that are played by McIntyre.
McIntyre spends...
McIntyre!
The trio of Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley done a great job of isolating.
Balor trying to get back to his feet, which he does, creates
fire, but Drew just too strong.
Balor
notorious for his big Hall of Famer.
German suplex a number of weeks ago.
McIntyre forced Angle to tap. Angle looking for redemption.
And Kurt Angle looking for the Angle.
Drew gonna tap.
Ankle lock. Bobby Lashley gets involved and pays for it with Baron Corbin and company have quelled the rally of Kurt Angle.
To slow down the Hall of Famer once again, being as Baron Corbin just found out with that single leg.
There's Corbin. Strowman now the legal man. Big splash. Corbin all fired up. There's the running power.
Leo Rush has a managerial license.
Look out. McIntyre's got a smile on his face because Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin
Over the man who owns the title he once held.
before this matchup tonight.
I don't think the dominance is finished just yet.
Balor, boom, Paris Angle.
This triad of behemoths
Come on.
is just one that they feel like all lined up.
Like next level brutality.
McIntyre driving it into the steps. Stairs to be thrown into the ring. Claymore. Angle's been taken out. Strowman's been taken out. And now Balor's driven into the steps.
Fallen Intercontinental Champion. The feet of Stephanie McMahon. Steph is here to address
First opportunity at gold in only their third night.
Please welcome Heavy Machinery. You seem to be in really great moods, and I
I am sick and tired of these NXT calls. I mean, who does Otis think he is? He's insanely strong.
Of course he's at the gym.
That hurt my feelings. Hurt his feelings.
Oh, Otis better get himself in a...
And here comes Natalya. Abruptly interrupted by a suspended Becky Lynch last week.
This Sunday as likely partner Shane McMahon and The Miz.
Meanwhile, Natalya, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott right at home here. Which let's just say it's not somewhere you spend unless you know.
You mentioned one match here tonight.
To beat up Natalya once again.
And there's jockeying for position. Sasha and Bayley, the
women's tag team championship, but
Claw her way back up the ladder in the women's division.
network when they take on Nia Jax.
Natalya able to adapt.
And Natalya this time. Clothesline to take out Ruby Riott.
The center of the ring. This could spell trouble.
Shooter locked in by Natalya.
Release the pressure inside cradle.
Almost Natalya.
Natalya is well aware of the dangers posed by all. Whoa!
girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lacey Evans.
The appearance here tonight of Ric Flair out of the locker room on what was supposed to be on Monday Night Raw. It's party time on Monday Night Raw.
Flair over the years, there's not a whole... So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Ric Flair!
Come on, Doc! Come on!
Excuse me, Stephanie. How are you?
You brought him.
Hey.
Hi.
We're excited to be here at Monday Night Raw in Philadelphia.
So, yeah, the world of WWE, Colin, it's a little complex. There's a lot of layers.
I wrestled a little bit in high school, so I think I can probably handle myself.
Security.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Oh, it's good. Do they have pizza in Philly?
Well, no more goofing around because here comes the COO.
Triple A!
Well, the game next. Via his Instagram account.
I guess I got your attention. I'd like to apologize for not, because I'm going to think about how much I don't like Pittsburgh. We're going to play this game by my rules till the game's over. Game's over.
As if I didn't have reason to be mad enough. But I'm not upset because of Ric Flair. I wasn't there last week. I was there last week because of Richard Fleer. Spent years driving up and down the road with the man. I was there by his side. Well, at a couple of, I couldn't make all of his weddings. In the worst of his times, I stood by his side when he buried his son. Richard Fleer was in Atlanta clinging to life in a coma. So last week, I was here for Richard Fleer standing in this ring in front of all of you. And it didn't happen because of that attention, Dave. For the first time in your life, when you didn't get exactly what you want, you couldn't quit. You attacked a 70-year-old man, lucky to be alive. One more moment, you took that away from me. My way. Wow. I'll invite you to come to mine. Does that work for you?
waiting for you. Have some balls. Show up. You wanted my attention when you step in front of me and you look in my... It's not something we're selling. You ain't looking at the character. You are looking at the man. You want my attention, Dave? You've got it.
Ricochet defeated the Revival tonight. Let's show you how we got to this point last week here on Raw. There she wants her. Wait a minute. Becky Lynch, violation of the McMahon suspension. And now unloading on Natalya with a cross security trying to separate the two.
You should be arrested, Nick. Vince McMahon, get out here.
Just reinstate Becky. Reinstate Becky for WrestleMania. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm your boss. You work for me.
Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
And then tonight when Charlotte Flair announced that it would be her coronation.
He is going to do what's best for business. Drop all charges against Becky Lynch. When the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one against Charlotte Flair for the championship.
Here tonight. Next.
I thought we were past hanging out in places like this.
Yeah, you want to talk? I'm going to talk. I got to get ready for this match, man.
Not going the way that Roman had planned. The Ascension, this all came about because these tag teams were WWE. He's got... Oh, and look at the clubbing blows now by Otis. Curtis Axel of the B-Team.
Veteran former tag team champion like Curtis Axel.
Machinery, so Tucker better.
Look at this, that's innovative.
We're talking about here.
Here it comes.
No!
Oh! By Otis!
The B team has been eliminated.
The second team in this gauntlet match. The way... Oh! The teams that have come up from NXT.
Great deal of trouble. Otis is thinking about what the special is at the Oregon Diner right now.
Remember what Tucker said, that Otis will hurt people. Hurt his feelings.
Welcome to WWE, that's all.
Look at the power of Otis.
Well, they do an action figure podcast. That's way lamer.
Oh, the big splash! And Heavy Machinery wins their second match. For Hawkins to break that 261 match.
Wearing a Mets cap, everything's coming. Look at these right hands.
Double team
from Tucker.
Oh, both up and over.
Oh, pow! Don't make Otis mad. And here it is!
This is my
the
life.
Caterpillar, he runs the gauntlet. Don't make fun of Otis. Don't make him mad. What's the matter, Corey?
This guy by...
It is the Caterpillar. Otis does the Caterpillar. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more pay-per-view stop on the road to WrestleMania. Raw Women's Championship match at Fastlane.
If Becky Lynch shows up tonight to Monday Night Raw.
Wilson is the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame class.
You know, earlier tonight, Triple H challenged Batista. Look me in the eyes.
Monday Night Raw in Pittsburgh on Raw.
Great. Hey, do they make gluten-free cheesesteaks? Look, I am taking this seriously.
We have got to get you a TV, okay?
That's weird.
That's strange.
Now, special guest correspondence for WrestleMania. Can I get a picture?
Smile, sir.
No way! Jose, no way! Jose, no way!
We've got to remain unbiased.
The WrestleMania weekend tradition, the night before WrestleMania, into the class of 2019, Tori Wilson. SmackDown superstar on WWE.com.
I'm not trying to deny it.
It is, but look at this.
I'm going to show that girls kick ass too. The all-American good girl.
Introduce my queen, Charlotte Flair. You facing Becky Lynch on Sunday if Becky signs that.
Someone else might be an if. She'll sign on the dotted line. The man doesn't compare to the queen, but she is in an ass-kicking contest in my glory when I become the Raw Women's Champion. Woo!
You got it, man, we gotta talk. But damn, dude, that's what brothers do. Honest with you, you are my wrestling soulmate. So look, we got one chance. So let's
Get the Shield back together one last time. Yeah, no can do. But I got some business in that ring tonight. I got to do it on my...
Is nowhere to be found. Does everyone here take such pride in this city? I'd slob gritty. You know how I know I'm in Philly? Because everyone I see is a fat load. Bryce Harper told me this is where his career would...
It's not often I agree with Elias. Before he could give an answer, Elias would rear his head.
And time in the past week that Ambrose has suffered the wrath.
Over, let that rage stew take it all.
Between Dean Ambrose, Elias. No can do. I can't get the Shield back together. I'm pre-Ione tonight. Elias is
ever in sports entertainment.
And Ambrose takes the fight outside the ring. Here's the
Pair everything.
to the other side. Match continues live. We are live on Monday Night Raw. Dean Ambrose.
With me, that's going to be a no.
Like a bad cover version. First that made famous. Old school by The Undertaker. And the Shield's offering Dean Ambrose. Oh, and Elias driving Ambrose outside the ring.
Is all out of sorts, more so than usual.
Can you blame him?
This moment, Elias driven in by Ambrose outside the ring to the barricade. And
can the lunatic fringe far to the back?
Certainly looks a little worse for wear.
X in a row. Elias a clubbing blow to the... Elias hammers away on Dean Ambrose. WWEnetwork.com right now.
Elias seems to be in the zone here tonight.
WWE on the road to WrestleMania. Roll him up and a kick at it by Ambrose.
Ambrose is thinking big.
Top rope now for Dean. And Elias caught him with a knee. Down goes Ambrose. Drifted away. Elias picks up the victory.
Succeeded again.
Perhaps they're going to attempt another reconciliation.
They haven't given up on reuniting the Shield.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Dean Ambrose, after suffering a loss to Elias.
Lunked none of it.
Hey, come on.
Come on. Just pathetic. Roman, look at me. You two are bloody pathetic. As we're gonna end this right now.
Reigns and Rollins are outnumbered.
It's now out McIntyre by Corbin and McIntyre as well. Ambrose making his way back into the arena, and Dean goes right after Lashley. Bad punch by Roman Reigns.
The Hounds of Justice stand tall tonight in Field.
What an incredible moment.
The Shield will ride one last time. Newcomers Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Becky Lynch will face Charlotte Flair. Big caveat, however. And the man is here.
By the trio of McIntyre, Lashley, and it is now a
and Tamina, because it's boss time. Sasha Banks tonight goes one-on-one with Tamina. This is a prelude to the Shield story for just a moment, guys. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks and...
You don't know he's got plans?
Here we go, Tamina and Sasha Banks. And Tamina looking to Sunday in Cleveland. Your tag team titles.
Nia and Tamina arguably this. If it weren't for Nia, essentially eliminating herself.
Competition.
Being called out by everybody. The Iconics seem like they want to be the next women in line.
But Tamina just so powerful.
This is with a headbutt. Now Sasha looks to gain. Is enough to put her away in a kick out.
To turn somebody's lights out with one maneuver.
Fine. Tag team.
Press it seems, but Tamina, such a, as you're seeing here tonight.
Tamina somehow always feels overlooked.
Can you imagine that accolade?
Nia Jax pulling Tamina out of harm's way.
Inserting herself into the fray, but oh my God.
Remember, the match is Sasha and Tamina.
Low Tamina for the moment, but Nia's back up once again.
Cover on Banks, and if that happens Sunday, folks, we're crowning new champs.
Title reign.
And a lot of changes here tonight in regards to Fastlane.
And after pinning the Raw Tag Team Champions in a non-title match last week.
Lynch is back, the Shield is back. Nia and Tamina are looking in the bathroom. This is the WWE.
You're a funny guy, Colin Jost.
It was a tough loss. Is any of this stuff even real?
The Lovering family, smile, you upgraded seats courtesy.
Sorry, there's a
Guys at WrestleMania.
He's not really going to WrestleMania, right?
He's gonna have that buddy system.
Introducing first, the Revival!
Aleister Black, Ricochet, you two say to your critics.
People fear what they can't comprehend.
Honestly, we're excited, we're ready. Tonight, your boy's about to fly even higher.
WWE Universe, get ready. An aerialist like nothing you have ever seen before.
This man is flat out exhilarating, exciting.
And his tag team partners, Aleister Black!
This week on Monday Night Raw to win the tag team titles.
Everywhere that Aleister Black
does freak me out.
And let's talk about the Revival here for a moment, guys.
Gotta imagine that they're pretty rattled at this point, as we've seen.
Not shaken. They captured the Raw tag team titles to live up to their own.
And at the end of the day, the Revival have been a team for years.
The Elite weren't able to prepare.
Some newcomers.
Yeah, but the fact is, if the
I agree with you, and I think Dash and Dawson would agree with you as well, Cole.
Dash and Dawson on social media, you can tell.
In WWE history, they're trying to project their success onto everybody else.
Has been tossed out the window.
You can't blame Gable and Roode for wanting to be part of the opportunity.
Those deadly Muay Thai knee strikes from Aleister.
Aleister Black and Ricochet with a victory.
Dawson very near Dash Wilder. Here comes the...
And now Black to make it a 2. And Ricochet now with a neck breaker.
Close.
Big right hand drop Scott Dawson. It's just been a blur of offense.
And Dawson runs into a boot by Aleister Black. Ricochet
right out of the ring.
Ricochet. Gable now going right after the Revival.
Come on.
Who just cost Ricochet and Aleister Black potentially the Raw tag team title? Absolutely not.
And Ricochet and Aleister Black have heard enough. But they should have cost Black and Ricochet the match tonight.
Hold harmless agreement tonight on Monday Night Raw. We know the man's in town.
Exclusively on the double
shit for girls around the world.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw.
I can guarantee you one thing, this is gonna be epic.
Stephanie McMahon!
Stephanie, WWE Fastlane.
Should Batista have the guts to show up?
Buzz in New Canada, he sent me a text. Batista's gonna be there.
Anything can happen. The Reformation weeks before WrestleMania.
Reinstate Becky for WrestleMania. Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
Well, it's time we rectified this situation.
Will battle
this Sunday in Cleveland. Charlotte Flair could once again sit atop the...
Charlotte Flair be holding the Raw Women's Championship when Monday Night Raw.
Couple Super Bowl rings. Why not have the Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair? Nation of a superstar.
Woo! And her opponent, Becky Lynch.
I've been thinking a lot about this over the Lynch and Yui, that perhaps Stephanie and company are trying to cover their, try to rectify the situation, so they bring back.
Becky Lynch has no business headlining WrestleMania.
So at Flair against Becky Lynch, you need to sign this legal agreement. Nothing further happened to your knee or any other body part.
Go ahead, Bex.
Yeah, Charlotte, I beat you on one good leg at the Royal Rumble match.
So please, sign this agreement, and then the two of you can go at it at Fastlane. All right. It's official.
Let's hear. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Ronda Rousey is here. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch prepare for a title match.
What are you doing, Steph?
You vacated your championship.
Now give me my title back.
Here you go, champ. At Fastlane, Becky Lynch will still face Charlotte Flair. But if Becky wins, be added at... Does that help you, Ronda?
We all know you value your wallet. It meant that no matter what you say or order to be done, I can go rogue whenever I want. You know what? I did everything I could. No, I am not your dancing monkey. Not anymore. And no more Mrs. Nice Fit.
Oh! Charlotte and Becky, and now Ronda Rousey attacking.
Who the hell she is? Mania. Armbar
out of Becky Lynch. Oh, Ronda Rousey said she's sick of it. She's unloading here tonight. Charlotte has no interest in getting involved because remember, Becky has already signed that hold harmless agreement. So no, well, we know Charlotte and Ronda will meet at WrestleMania.
Ronda's not done.
This ain't
Ronda Rousey trying to push his arm. Sure that it'll be a one-on-one match with Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Championship at WrestleMania. That is a big if that we have Stephanie McMahon standing by for an interview.
What's your reaction to her outburst?
What just happened out there is completely ridiculous. She has no regard. Do you see what she just did out there? I'm sick. Ronda is going to get what's coming to her. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. Ronda Rousey is a loose cannon. She might find out differently.